try to answer it. Try to answer this question of what actually keeps me going through the day. What is something that I'm holding on to? What am I visualizing every day to reach a certain goal? Welcome back again. Fred here. And today I'm discussing the book called Man's Search for Meaning from Frankl. And this is a very special book, a very short book as well, and it's from Viktor Frankl, who was a Holocaust survivor. He didn't go to Auschwitz, but he went to multiple concentration camps. And yeah, in this book he describes what he, I think, invented, which is called Logotherapy, which I will explain a little bit later in the video. But without further ado, let's start this video. So how do you hold on to things when all seems lost? And this is a question that Viktor Frankl and everyone in the concentration camps asked themselves while being there. And Viktor explains in this book that he has written what he was feeling and how everything came to pass. And when you read the conditions that he describes in the book from those people, you cannot even imagine what they must have been through. I mean, I'm reading the words, but it doesn't come through. It's inhumane, it's insane, and it's honestly brutal and crazy. But on a positive note about this video, of course, because I'm not just talking about how brutal it was, but of course there should be something positive and something to learn in this book, and that is logotherapy. Well, what is that? So logotherapy, Viktor Frankl describes, is when you hold on to something, when you hold on to a meaning in life or a purpose in life, you can endure anything anyhow. That's what he describes. And it's honestly very beautiful when he gives his example, because for Viktor Frankl, when he was in the concentration camp, the only thing that kept him going was thinking about his wife. And his wife was actually also in a concentration camp, and he had no idea if she was still alive, and he had no idea if he would be alive tomorrow, if the war would ever end, or if he would ever escape. But just by imagining that he was together with his wife again after the war, that kept him going through this whole experience. That kept him going through the full duration of this concentration camp. And now I want to ask the question to you, and that is, what is your purpose, or what is your meaning that gets you going through something when times are getting tough? And of course, our times are nothing compared to what Viktor Frankl did go through, but we still go through negative times through our lives, and we still have obstacles. And it's important that you have something to hold on to in those moments when things are tough. And of course, these questions are very hard to answer if I just ask them right now on the spot. But I think it's very important that we do think about them. And I've also talked about it a little bit in my previous video about persistence. But again, if you wake up in the morning, or when you wake up in the morning and you think about this question, try to answer it. Try to answer this question of what actually keeps me going through the day. What is something that I'm holding on to? What am I visualizing every day to reach a certain goal? What is that? For me, I'm always thinking about what kind of job I want and where I want a job, where in the world. And just by imagining this, by imagining already being in the job, being in the place, that really keeps me going, and that always makes sure that I do everything that I want to do. And that is my purpose and meaning right now. And I just wanted to make you aware of this logotherapy, and I want you to stimulate to think about these questions, try to answer these questions one step at a time. And if you're also interested, read this book. It's a very short book. It's very interesting. Man's Search for Meaning from Viktor Frankl. And I really hope that you learned something from this video and that you maybe got inspired by it. Again, please like the video if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't, leave a comment to leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, stay positive, be happy, Fred out.